trouble, niggas in trouble, you niggas in 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 trouble. Ooh, fresh out the bed.
Holy tits, we have a lot to talk about today. Hey yo, what's good fam? Back at it again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, no problem. My name is Andree and you should subscribe right now. Join the gang.
Okay.
So, the biggest event in YouTube history went down yesterday. KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, I got you covered. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to show any footage of the actual fight because I'll for sure get a copyright claim and we don't want that. The result is already out. It was a majority draw, and in this video I'm gonna say if I agree with that in my opinion on how they both performed. Before we get into that, let me just say that I do not know all the rules in boxing and I'm in no way, shape or form a boxing expert. This is all just from a viewer's perspective. I feel like I really need to say that because some people
are gonna take this way too serious.
First, huge props to the organization team, great event. I really think that when they add up all the numbers from like the attendance, streaming numbers, it might break records, and that's a huge accomplishment right there and proves how much of a reach YouTubers can have. Now,
the fight.
I was a bit biased going in, if I'm completely honest, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a prediction video, and on that video I said that KSI was gonna win. Well, that didn't happen, but for some people, it did. So, the fight starts, and at this point I'm just expecting Logan to just run at KSI, because I think on like one of the interviews or press conference or whatever that he said it was gonna be a first round knockout. And when you hear this, you're expecting the person that said it to just go rampage mode at the other person and try and get a first round knockout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that didn't happen. However, he did start on top. His reach and size were like a really good advantage and a really good help to him. I think KSI was like on the first round was trying to understand what Logan's fight plan was, and that's why he wasn't like so aggressive on the first rounds. Logan like was able to hit some jabs and got the upper hand the first two rounds, like for sure. KSI didn't manage to land any significant punches the first two rounds, I think, but then the third and the fourth round came and things started to get a little bit more spicy. Logan wasn't as dominant and KSI was starting to land some punches at this point. You could feel a comeback. KSI was not going down easy. The third and the fourth round, I think it's a difficult like to give it to one or the other because I think it was pretty balanced. Now by the end of round 4, you could see Logan starting to get a little bit more tired. His shoulders were like dropping a bit. He was starting to breathe heavy. But then the 5th and the 6th round came and those were a whole different story. Those were KSI's rounds for sure, like it turned completely. KSI dominated those rounds. As Logan was getting tired and losing power in his punches, it seemed that KSI was now starting to warm up.
Like it blew my mind.
I was really surprised on how he maintained like so much energy throughout all those rounds. When the bell rang by the end of round 6, Logan must have felt like the biggest relief of his life, not even lying, because I feel that if they gave like a few more seconds on round 6, KSI really had a chance to knock him out, or at least like make his team throw in the towel or some stuff like that. It was like really close by the end of round 6. But unfortunately, after all this, it ended in a majority draw, meaning that 2 of the judges gave the same score to both opponents and 1 judge gave 1 point extra to KSI. I'm probably one of a very few people that's gonna say this, but I actually think that a draw is a fair score.
Wait a second, hear me out.
Logan dominated the first 2 rounds. KSI dominated the last 2 rounds. And the rounds in the middle, like 3 and 4, were difficult to call who like got the upper hand on those rounds. And don't forget that KSI also got some points deducted because he hit Logan after the bell rang and he grabbed him a bit, like that sort of stuff. So he for sure got some points deducted for that. But let's not forget that at the end of round 6, KSI was like really dominating at this point. In my honest opinion, he was close to getting a knockout. I know a draw is a buzzkill, but what can we do? I mean, you could clearly see that they tried their best, and that's all that matters in my opinion. I think it was a really good show, really good performance. they're probably gonna do like a rematch, seeing how successful this one was, and I'll probably watch that one too and report to you guys my opinion and how it went. Well, once again, I just gotta state that this was just my opinion. I'm in no way, shape, or form a boxing expert. This was just an opinion from a viewer's perspective. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Also subscribe and join the gang. Also helps out the channel. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Destination unknown.